we'll see the Memphis Grizzlies and the Los Angeles Clippers. Now here's Morant.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Deflects the pass. Here's Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. In the corner, it's Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Memphis moving it around. Trains the three-pointer.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Here's Brand. And the rejection by Jackson. From deep three-point territory. And it's Morant missing.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's George. And he makes good on the layup.
Did you see that? Crossed the defender up and left him grasping at air.
Oh, that's a move he'll be bragging about all night. It's going to be online everywhere. Anytime you get a guy on the ground, you've got the right to talk some trash.
Outside Leonard. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Inside. Pass to Edey. Now Kennard. Here's Morant. Jackson in the corner. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Here's Paul. Got a hand on it. In the corner, Kennard with it. Pass to Edey. Morant surveying the D. Kennard on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Kennard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Grizzlies. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Los Angeles' head coach gave me a few minutes. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. It's Morant in the corner. And another basket for Memphis.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
The shot's good from Paul.
You can't let Paul get room to shoot from downtown. That's a recipe for disaster.
Here's Edey. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. I'm not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Memphis leading by 9. It's Morant with the try. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
And it's Pippen in the corner. And taken away by Paul. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Payne for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Payne's got 9.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
It's hard not to foul Chris Paul in that situation. He's just so crafty.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this one. And Memphis making a change here. And both free throws good from Paul.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here he goes.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. That one doesn't go. Second shot opportunity. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. He gets it up. And so it's Memphis. Holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And don't go away. We'll... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Wells in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Aldama. Here's Wells. The three, Pippen. That one's in. His first shot this game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
He gets that one.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
To the paint. Outside for Pippen. Memphis moving that ball around. No good from Clark. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Leonard. There's the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Leonard's got 11 points.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
Here's Wells. And that one drops for him. And the Grizzlies lead by 7. And here is Los Angeles now to the inside. Here's Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
Payne for 3. Jordan with the rebound. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. World B3 gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Wells. It's rebounded by Manning. Here's the Clippers. They trail by 3. And here's Leonard from 3. Here's Jordan. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jackson in the corner. Kennard for 3. It's rebounded by Manning. Here's the Clippers. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
And that one's good. Morant's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Here's Leonard. Here's Kaman. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points. Kaman's got his first 2 points.
Doing big man things, Kaman battles to get the rebound and finish the play with some strength.
And here's Leonard from 3. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
No good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Kennard for 3. Pass to Morant. Now Kennard. Jackson from long range. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Driving the lane. And then Morant slams it in.
And, man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
There's a minute 47 left here in the second. Outside for George. Good, and Paul gets the assist. George has got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And there it is for him. Paul's got 11 points.
Wow, even against contact, defense does all they can to stop Paul inside, and he still slips by them.
And those plays can make a difference. In a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Kennard for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Memphis trailing here. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot's good by Kennard.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Good on the bucket.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Kennard's shot is off.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Clippers lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Paul. Here's McAdoo. Good, and Paul gets the assist. McAdoo's got the first basket of the third quarter for Los Angeles. Kennard on the wing. And the 3 off target.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
George, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Kennard. Drills it from outside. Kennard's got 20.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes Ja Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's Paul. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Paul's got 17 now.
See, it's the accuracy of Paul's shooting that makes the mid-range look easy. He can take that shot all night.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
It's Morant with the drive.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Looking to end the run. And Chris Paul hits from deep. He's got 20.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Back to Morant. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Clippers trail. Leonard, that's for 2. From the top of the key, he buries it. 18 points for him.
Such a smart offensive player. Leonard understands when to rise up there off the dribble.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Morant. And here's Kennard. 22 points for him.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
And here's Leonard from 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Bane. And that one, good. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket.
Nice finish.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
In the corner, it's Bane. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bane's got 12 points in the game. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Morant with the bucket. 14 points for him.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Nice shot by McAdoo.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
And Kennard launches it from deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Fires for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Oh, he had him spinning. It looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
To the middle. Nice move. And that one is hammered home.
Ooh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo? Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
Kennard for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Kennard's got 42 in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And a deep 3 from Kennard. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Always a threat. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The 3. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Clippers trail by 6. Here's World B free. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. He's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Los Angeles. Kennard for 3. Good on the triple.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but yeah, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Cutting into that deficit now, well within strike.
This one for 3. And another 3 for the Clippers. Kennard with it. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Kennard's got 51. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
Pass to Jordan. Right side, George. And the shot goes in.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Back to Morant. That's a two from Kennard. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Kennard's got 59 points.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire. Oh, not an easy shot, especially for a big brand with a nice stroke.
Kennard for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Beyond the arc. Kennard with the rebound. Memphis leading by 6. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
And finished off by Kaman.
And when a 7-footer like Kaman goes on the drive, look out. He can just plow through the defense.
Kennard's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And finished off by Kaman.
Encouraging to see Kaman come up big there. This team needing a basket, and boy, he does not disappoint.
He gets it in there.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the court.
Here's Paul. And he uses the glass on the layup. Paul's got 34 points.
I think you could sense it, that trip up the floor. Paul was looking for his own shot, and he got it.
Such a wide open look. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing? Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. 1:46 left in the game. Whoa! Big time shot!
No, he didn't.
I don't think I have ever seen anything like that in my career. Wow!
The shot by George, wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer. Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
They get it again. Brand, good.
And fantastic work from Brand. You see how polished and comfortable he is inside.
Memphis now. The three from George. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And Kennard launches it from deep. The quick look, no good that time. Lets the three fly. And Paul George gets the three.
How about the quickness there from George? Pulling up before the defense can get set.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Knocks down the three ball. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd.
And they need something to cheer about again, and soon.
And he's good on the three ball.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
And the three ball is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Both free throws good from Kennard.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And so here's Memphis. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Fame.
It's a West versus East contest here in the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, as the Bulls play one at home. We're all set to bring you NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Buzelis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Chicago with the ball. Here's Buzelis. A three-pointer off the mark. Sexton on the wing. Lays it up off the glass.
And it's great to see Sexton slashing inside with that quickness and athleticism. Boy, he is tough to contain.
White, wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody. Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Outside, White. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Springer can't get it to go.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
The ability to stretch the floor is such a dangerous weapon for Vooch and his team.
Here's Springer. Knocks down the three ball. Springer's got 5 now.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
They get it again. Pass to Phillips. Here's Giddey. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Springer, good. He's got 7.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
White looking around. Back to Giddey. The Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And both free throws good for Giddey. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside, George. Good if it goes. No good on the last second attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls lead by 5.
16. The Jazz 11.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
From deep, Herter. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on him.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Here's Sensabaugh after the Bulls pick up 2.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Buzelis. 11 points in the game. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. .125 left here in the second. Kicks it out to Jones. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Clock at 6. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Buzelis' shot is good.
You can see Buzelis has already developed that little floater game.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. 109 left in the first half of the game. The open look here for Sexton. Sinks the triple. Sexton's got 5.
You know, capable of torching you in just so many ways. You have to guard Sexton close, or this is what will happen.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. 55 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Here's Springer. And Utah again with the bucket.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
It's tipped. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's good.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Here's Springer. He's got 9. There's the triple. And he's good on the 3 ball. Springer's got 5 points now this quarter. The 3 ball. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Now this is how you finish a first half. Sending them to the locker room with a statement shot from 3-point range.
28.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Chicago up by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
To the tie. Springer can't get it to go.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Buzelis' shot is good.
And Buzelis is in a rhythm now. He's playing to his strengths and taking what is offered from the defense.
Stolen by Kessler. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they've just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. Giddey, no good. They double him with Vucevic. Right side, Markkanen. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball. And that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Springer. The Jazz again can't hit it. Got a piece of it. And again, Chicago turns it over.
Substitution on the court.
Now off the inbound. And Markkanen lays it up and in.
And I like that. Markkanen needs to play like a 7-footer because he's got the talent, but he also has a pretty strong frame when he wants to use it.
Outside, George. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Bulls leading by 3. From deep three-point land, the long distance 3 is buried. Phillips has got 7 points in the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Jazz trailed by 6. George looking around. And the Jazz, another 3.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Pass to Smith. From deep three-point territory. Filipowski grabs the board. For the tie. A rebound by Phillips. Now here's Herter. The 3. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bulls lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Chicago leading by 3. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Vucevic missing. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Outside, White. Pass to Buzelis. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 3. Connects from three-point range.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Buzelis has got 19 points.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, now during that break, Will Hardy with some good words for his team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. We'll see if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thank you, David. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Markkanen into the lane. And he recovers it. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And, you know, maybe Markkanen isn't the strongest or most athletic big man, but he does move well and can score even with a defender all over him.
Here's Kessler. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And Giddey gets it to go.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
Springer, good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Buries it from three-point range. 22 points for Buzelis.
This kid, Buzelis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
White. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
At the elbow, Vucevic. Here's Giddey. That 3 off the mark. And he commits the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. 15th foul. At the line for the Jazz, Lauri Markkanen. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he is unable to get the second one. Pass to White. Buzelis with the ball. Puts it up. And it's White missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Trifecta!
Incredible. The rookie, Buzelis, coming through at the biggest moment of the game. This kid is special. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's White. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And they go to the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
16 seconds left in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
White. Buries the triple.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range.
Oh, yes, he can. Yes, he can.
The buzzer, that's why he's that dude.
Yeah. Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, doesn't get any better than that.
What a finish. It takes nerves of steel to